Hello, reader, and thank you for joining me for another Morpheme Matrices. This week, we are going to be looking at words with the base word tract. Now, the root word tract means to draw or to pull. Tract is a free root, which means it's a base word that can stand on its own as a word. Root words can have affixes added to them to create new connected words. Today, for our first lesson, we're going to be adding prefixes to our word. When you add a prefix or a suffix to a word, you slightly change the meaning to get a more precise definition. The prefixes that below are going to be the ones that we're going to look at for this lesson. So, as a reminder, our base word is tract, which means to draw or to pull. And we're going to add these four prefixes to them. We're going to look at dis, which means not or apart, re, which means again or back, d, which means down or away from, and sub, which means below or under. And we're going to practice with each of those prefixes. So with that said, let's give it a try. We're going to start with tract, and we're going to add dis first. Now, as a reminder, tract means to draw or pull. Dis means not or apart. If I add those words together, what word do I get? Distract. That's correct. Can you figure out what distract means based on our definitions here? Morphologically, the verb distract consists of the prefix dis, meaning apart or away, and the root tract, meaning to pull or to draw. Together means distract means to pull attention away from something. So I am pulling away. In a sentence, the loud noises in the hallway began to distract me from my reading, making it hard to focus on the story. Some variation of distract would be adding some different suffixes to that, like distracted, distracts, distracting, things like that, which we will go over in lesson 2. Let's do another one. We're going to start with tract. This time we're going to add re. Now, when I add re to tract, what word might I get? Retract is correct. Now, can we figure out what that word means? Tract means to draw or pull. Re means again or back. So if I put those together, what does that tell me? Morphologically, the verb retract consists of the prefix re, meaning back or again, and the root tract, meaning to pull or draw. As a verb, retract means to pull back or take back. In a sentence, the cat slowly began to retract its claws, pulling them back into its paws after feeling safe again. Let's do another one. We'll start with tract again. This time we're going to add d. If I add d plus tract, what's my new word? Detract is correct. Now, what might it stand for? Or what might it mean? D means down or away from, and tract means to draw or pull. Morphologically, the verb detract consists of the prefix d, meaning down or away, and the root tract, meaning to pull or to draw. As a verb, detract means to take away from the value, quality, or importance of something. So I am pulling down or pulling away from. Usually has to do with value, quality, or importance. In a sentence, the scratches on the new table detract from its beauty, making it look less polished and valuable. Let's do one more. We start with tract again. This time we're going to add sub. If I put sub and tract together, what's my word? Subtract. That's correct. I wonder what subtract means. I know what you're thinking, but can we make sense of it using this? We have tract, which means to draw or pull. Sub means below or under. Morphologically, the verb subtract consists of the prefix sub, meaning under or below, and the root tract, meaning to pull or to draw. As a verb, subtract means to take away a part from a whole, especially in math or quantity. So we're taking a part, we're drawing it under or drawing it below, like you might see in a subtraction question. In a sentence, if you subtract 5 from 10, you will have less left over, leaving you with only 5. Now, let's practice reading some words with those different prefixes and root. Are you ready? Now, don't say the word until it is over. Let's get started. Retract. Contract. Extract. Distract. Subtract. Attract. Detract. Abstract. And protract. And on every single one of those words, we see tract, and it actually does mean to draw or pull. And of course, some of those had our prefixes. So the question is, can you figure out what these words mean based on the different prefixes on them? If you can't figure it out, look it up. Until next time, happy reading.